Hey everybody, it's Cody from the Middle Third YouTube channel where we practice moderation in a world of extremes. Thank you so much. We have our first comment, and this comes from Feasted2941. So you are immortalized. Feasted, you will forever be the first person to have commented on the channel. And it was a good comment. I commented back because I liked it. So that was from episode 2, if anyone is curious. So, first milestone complete. We got a comment, we got a like. Next, I'd like a subscriber. So, can we get one subscriber today? That would be amazing. Um, or whenever you see this, that's the goal. The goal is one subscriber. Um, what am I learning about this so far? So, I'm learning that every day I can increase the quality of my productions, whether that's working on my speech methods and patterns, editing, video editing, or audio editing, um, coming up with better scripts, tightening up the message. Each day I can get better at doing this whole YouTube deal. And that gives me hope. So I tried this maybe a year and a half ago, and I was so like manic about it and trying to make all these grandiose videos that it was exhausting, and I put too much pressure on myself. This time, I'm furloughed, so I have a little bit of time, and I'm spending about 2 to 3 hours a day, and it's much more invigorating and it gives me energy. And at the end of the day, I feel really satisfied rather than being drained. So I'm doing this differently. Um, okay, so things are going well. I need your help. Uh, Please, if you do want to volunteer your time in helping the channel grow, it would be greatly appreciated. Give me your feedback. Give me topics that you're interested in. And let's build a platform where we can talk meaningfully and safely about the stuff that matters without yelling at each other. Okay. Um, Let me give you a taste of some of the things that I've thought that I could do as far as um, different topics that I could bring up. So, um, one that's kind of similar to what I did yesterday, but a little more extensive: the rules of conversational engagement. Okay, so how do we create boundaries that allow us to communicate effectively, fairly, so that we have a common goal at the beginning? What's our goal coming into this? Or even if we don't have a common goal, can we at least highlight what our own goals are from the conversations so that that's known up front and we can build the discussion around that? Um, Humility in victory and defeat. So how do we learn to do both? How do we learn to um, do very well in expanding our arguments without becoming, ego bloated? And then how do we also uh, learn to struggle and grow without becoming defeated? So the ego can poke you at both ends when you're trying to discuss things with people. Um, Again, that kind of thing of putting things in the middle, right? The middle way, so that you're not too big and not too small, right? Um, okay, another topic: the willingness to be wrong. God, this one's a big one these days. I don't see people saying, "Ah, I was wrong," or "Ooh, I could consider that differently." I see people double down on the wrongness every single day, and then they're just stuck. They're stuck in this path, or their brand falls apart. That's not what I want to do here. I want to be open to being wrong and open to growth and open to continually getting closer to the best possible outcomes and closer to the truth. Um, I want to take a look at the obsession of winning. Um, I don't know what it is, but in the the YouTube culture right now in the policy debate area, politics, it's just there's just an absolute obsession to win at all costs, and that kind of covers many of the other topics that I talked about: the humbleness, the willing to be wrong, um, you know. Uh, but it's like that's the whole reason to do it is just to show that you can win in a debate. Well, that seems pointless. It's like if I just want to browbeat you or have the next wordsmithing slide that makes people go ooh ah uh, monkeys. That's what monkeys do. We're a little bit bigger than that. We can have conversation and actually have a reasonable purpose and intent behind it. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the obsession of winning and why it's happening and what can we do differently. Um, Here's a big one since I'm an AI guy and a psych guy. Command your attention with a little anecdote here. Winning in the next century, how to survive the next century. Commanding your attention will be the most important thing. Meditation, hint, hint, um, because that is currently what is being attacked at all times. So being able to be present and command your next decisions, your next click with intention, that's going to get you through this minefield, particularly as the AI becomes much, much better at trying to trick you and trying to get you to go where it wants you to go. It's going to get a lot worse. I'll talk about that in one of my upcoming rambles. Mental fitness, this kind of parallels my experience with meditation and emotional maturity, all that jazz. So I think that's a big one. Men's mental health, God, that's huge. Um, and so I've seen kind of a trend. We went from Andrew Tate, to maybe a little bit watered down. Now it's the gym bros who are out there giving all the good advice and pretty reasonable advice too. By the way, I think most of those guys are doing great. Um, what about the people who aren't the gym bros, right? What about the rest of us, betas? What about the rest of us who aren't out there killing it every single day? And we're much closer to the middle of the spectrum. There's a lot of us. There's millions and billions of us. So a lot of us that just want to be normal. We have our own, men's issues as well. So can we talk about that in a reasonable way? Um, okay, those are some of the topics that I wanted to bring up. I have an idea for more. Please, if you're interested, comment what you think. Um, but man, I'm really excited about this. I think we can do this. I have enough faith in myself to carry the work forward, and I look forward to co-creating with everybody. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you very soon. Hopefully, I'll post again tomorrow.